Hiya, come on in and get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected and safe from the weather. You know, Spirit's coming to do something a bit different today, so I'm doing something a bit different, and whatever comes out, comes out. But yeah, there's sometimes I think maybe I might talk about things and people don't understand it, so you know, they don't understand. And you know, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't understand what this person's talking about. Well, this is probably why I'm here, to make people help understand. You know, I am a spiritual being, you know, in a human body. And I've always been a spiritual being. I've always been a spiritual person since ever I can remember, even as a child. And I know I'm not alone. There's many others, but there's also millions of people that are just locked into the 3D, you know, and they think that the supernatural is something to be afraid of, you know. But I think if people are already here in the you know, the psychic community, then I think we must have some kind of interest in the other side, you know, this unseen. Well, I don't even call it the unseen because I see it. But today I brought my astrology deck, I've got my sun deck, star deck, moon deck. I'm just going in here. I don't know why Spirit's called me to do these or what's in it, but it's obviously meant to be. I had a really nice sleep. I didn't even want to wake up, you know, it was like one of them where I'm just waking. Oh, I'm so tired, but you know, at the same time, I thought I knew I have to get up. Let Mimi out. I wrap her up, you know. Last night I could hear somebody shouting the dog, and I thought, have you let you bloody dog out in this? It's so probably blown away. And it's not even funny because it can happen. You know, the birds are not out. They'll be all nesting in the little crevices somewhere, bless them. But it does make you wonder, you know. Because I think when the government have plans to try and destroy things, then the Most High man thwart them plans, you know, because people think that these governments think, oh, they've got the secrets to the universe. Well, no, they probably do have more knowledge about the universe than others. But if they really, really did, they wouldn't do the weather modification. They wouldn't do all this weird stuff. You know, they would want to save humanity, but it's obviously not. I think we're just here to learn whatever we need to learn to ascend. You know, they say heaven is a place on earth. Well, as above, so below. You know, when you know the truth about where we live and you don't listen to the narrative that's been portrayed to you and brainwashed to you since you went into their establishments. Because if you don't know, all schools, all doctors, all the councils are all businesses. The corporations. We're the customers. Do you get what I'm saying? If they didn't have the customers, then businesses would disappear. They're all businesses to make this. So they don't want you to, you know, to become aware. Like I know I said wake up, but share something that says wake up, listen to Bobby Emmett. Listen to Bobby Emmett. He's not just, you know, he's all over. You need to listen to Bobby Emmett to learn about the spiritual side. Listen to Dr. Sebi about the health side. Do you know, it makes you wonder, these people that come out and they try and they give us knowledge. And then where do they go? Yeah, where do they go? grow and expand. Just seeing that. Yeah, you know something, because I was thinking like I'm going through I must be going through like a, you know, it's like I'm going deep within, you know, and because every like 10 years I've had like awakenings, like epiphanies, and it's become every 10 years, you know, honestly, at age 30, age 40, age 50, it's like 10 years. And I thought, you know, things were in 7-year cycles, but because usually when I've lived in a place, it's always been the maximum amount of time I've spent in a town, in a city, is 7 years. And then boom, gone. Sometimes not even that long, but usually around about 7 years I've spent at the most in each city, in you know, some of them, and then I'm gone. Sometimes it's just a few weeks, sometimes it's just a few months, but most time is like I've had 7 years in a place and then moved on. But where I am now, I've only been here a year, and then before that I was somewhere else for a year. Before that I was somewhere else for 5 years in my hometown. Shithole. But unfortunately, you know, when I was born, where I was born, yeah, it was a really nice place. It was beautiful. It had beautiful. It's still got some beautiful buildings, but they've destroyed most of them. But it was a beautiful place. It was pretty. It had, you know, so many flowers. It had a nice town centre. Now, gone. Phone shops. Want to buy a phone? Go to Bradford. But I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna tap in and see what spirit wants us to see, because there's obviously a deeper meaning and just some deeper knowledge that you know, I don't like to say, oh, woke and wake up, but I don't really, but you know, because we're not here to convince anybody about their thoughts or how, you know, how they should perceive the world. But it is sad when you can see the reality and other people can't, and you want to help them, and then they accuse you of being crazy. You know what I mean? If I trigger people, like I don't do it on purpose, that's not my fault, right? If I trigger someone or upset someone, because I don't ever do that intentionally, that is not my intentions. I just want to help people, and you know, sometimes to my own detriment. People take advantage of it. You know, I used to be a people pleaser. Not anymore. I will put my arms of kindness, I've had them bit off, yeah? Now, even, you know, if I reach out and somebody just ignores me, I ain't gonna reach out again. I ain't begging nobody. You know, there's people, I've messaged them, ignore me. Yeah. And these people as well, I've done so much for them, and they never did naught for me. I didn't expect them to do anything for me. You know, I don't help people to expect anything back, but I have. I've helped so many people, and I don't want recognition for it. I'm not here for recognition, but I know the Most High, Ma and Da, yeah, my Ma and Da, my real Ma and Da, Mother, Father, God, Goddess, yeah. We've been took into this man's world. You know, when I listen to Bobby Emmett and that, it all makes so much sense. You know, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, you know. And even in the Bible, in the old Bible, it says about the womb, you know. This is like the womb. We come from the womb, which is a mother. It's not the father's womb, is it? You know, like even that, you know, that there's some that says, you know, the Father's Spirit and Mother Earth, you know. But in the Bible it says wisdom is a woman. You know, they try to take so much away from women, yeah. And they ain't sexist at all, because, you know, we all do duality. We like yin and yang, that's what we are. But, yeah. Remember that song? This is a man's world. It is. They changed the Bible to a male, to be male dominated. You know, it's like you very rarely get women priests and things like that. It's always men. You look at all these leaders and rulers, yeah, presidents, all men. Or, you know, some maybe being a woman. But anyway, I'm just going to get into this and see whatever comes out, you know. I was going to do a Sagittarius reading, because, you know, it's Sagittarius season. And so I probably will do. I might do later, you know, it depends. The weather's not as bad as it was, but we'll see. Anyway, do you have any spirit of heavenly angels, archangels of the Most High, spirit guides, ancestors of the Most High? We call upon you to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energies as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you, we love you. Cancer upside down. House 10, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishment and career. Yeah, this is, what is your life mission, really? It's like a seed that is being buried, look. House 10, and there's a rose growing out of the broken heart, mending. Because look, it's like a rib cage. An owl becoming wise. Knowledge is power. Dream and transcend, Neptune. Yeah, knowledge is power. House 1. Individuality, self-image and approach to life. Look at that one, that's like, yeah. It's like I've got a tattoo the same. My nail feels like it's going to pop off. Thank you, Spirit. Yin. Feminine look. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality and receptivity. Yes. Yin, feminine, goddess. And we've got all these signs. Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus. Oh, I don't know what these are. What's that one? I've got it somewhere. I can't see. Oh, yeah, I can. Wait a minute. I'll tell you. This is Neptune. Yeah, it's Neptune. And what's this one? Mars. So we've got Neptune, Mars, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces and Taurus. And the sun is here, which the sun is very masculine, self-express and embody truth. Yeah, sometimes people don't like it when you tell the truth because they don't understand it. And if they don't understand it, then they will say, oh, she's mad at her, or he's mad at him. Look at him, talking nonsense, talking no sense to you. Or they're not you particularly, but you know what I mean, talking no sense because they don't understand, because they're being so indoctrinated from a child because their parents only knew what they were taught. Like, it makes me quite sad, like, you know, that some people have gone from this realm and they didn't know the truth. You know, they was stuck. So therefore they must have to come back again. You know, I think that's what we'll keep doing. That's why we have past lives and we keep coming back to, you know, to realize. Real lies. Look at this. People travel to wonder at the height of mountains, at the huge waves of the seas, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motion of the stars, and yet they pass by themselves without wondering. What was I just saying? Yeah, they go and they don't even know. This is what, you know, they don't even know. Yin. Yin is the energy of the divine feminine, one half of creation. This is a subterranean, subconscious realm of conception. Feelings and ideas are nurtured in this womb-like space, with no pressure to do, only to be. Yin is patient and present, open and trusting. It's the unconfined, unspoken, unexpressed world of dreams and spirit. Here lies the root beneath the tree. In the dark night that births day's light, it's where anything is possible. Being an inward, ethereal force, it's linked to the elements of water and earth. As a result, all water and earth signs within the zodiac are considered yin. Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn and Pisces. Vanga could be a new one. Keep in mind that this is distilled femininity and makes no reference to physical sexes. Yin energy lives within both male and female bodies. The keywords are energetics, femininity, spirituality, receptivity, experiences, going inward, being, trust, patience, shadow side, passive. Allow space for stillness. Release any pressure to perform or express. Travel inward and nurture your private world. Go for a gentle walk in nature. Excuse me, confirmation. Sit for a warm cup of tea or take an afternoon nap. Anything that supports you in deep presence with self. You don't need to look outside for validation and for definition or validation. Trust in this moment. Marinate in this magical space where anything is possible. As a long-term practice, consider your balance between yin and yang, your spiritual life and physical life. Both vital energies ebb and flow within as two sides of creation. Do you feel a harmonious balance? Yeah, that receptivity. People think, you know, because we do have feminine masculines and masculine feminines, you know, and it's just an expression of self, really, you know. It's who we are inside. I know I'm yin yang because, you know, I know I'm feminine born a female, yeah, but inside I know I have like masculinity as well, do you know, like I can be very, you know, strong, powerful, you know, stand my ground, fix my own stuff if I need to, do you know what I mean? There's no, you know, it's not like, how can I explain it? I don't know how to say it, I don't want to offend anyone. You know what I mean? Like how many times people have said to me, oh, that I'm a dyke or something like that, and I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm me. I am a feminine, but I do have masculine traits. I got brought up with two brothers as well. Do you know what I mean? I was very like a tomboyish as a kid. House 8, transformation, karma, facing fears and legacies. House 8. Yeah, I just thought today we're going to do something different, and you know, if you don't want to get any knowledge, if you don't want knowledge, and you don't be here. But if you're here, then it's obviously what you want to know more. You know, because I mean, I was watching Bobby Emmett, and it's like he's kind of saying, really, you know, we can't wake everybody up. They have to want to listen, to learn, do you know? There is a place this is a place of danger, but it is also a place of freedom. Here lies the pain and fear you keep hidden, and the deep connections that force them to surface. If looked at from the perspective of a lifespan, it's a heartbreak or an intimacy-prompted transformation. More figuratively, it's anything that pushes you to face your fears, igniting the life-ending, life-giving cycle of death and rebirth. There is spirituality in this space, as it reveals the karmic wounds you incarnated to heal in this lifetime. Pluto ruled and the natural home of Scorpio. This house holds your secrets and the things you deem taboo. Your experiences with intimacy and sexuality, Livia, as expressions of this landscape. Being a karmic house, it also speaks to legacies and inheritance. There is a heavy, predestined energy to this space as it holds the things you've been given for a reason. It's also linked to research and investigation with so much to untangle, uncover and transform. The key words are energetics, are karmic connections, secrets, legacies, sexuality and research. Experiences, facing fears, death and rebirth, transformation, profound change through intimacy and power and control. Can you imagine life is happening for you, not to you? You've been given perfect challenges to highlight the snags of your soul and the perfect gifts to support your healing. Can you let every experience of pain or pleasure work through you? Can you absorb every encounter and then let it go? This means loving with an open palm, being open to loss. Trusting the universe will carry you to your next chapter. The physical happenings of your life exist to deliver the medicine you need, and sometimes the healing comes in letting go. So surrender and deepen your connection to the spiritual nature of life. You want me to take a jumper off? Come on then. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Yeah, I think this is a very spiritual reading because I'm in a very spiritual, place. I know I am because there's certain things I can't even watch. Like my daughter puts things on the screen and I can't watch it. Like my head's like, I can't handle it. I'm not one of these that puts the news on and stuff like that. I like to watch. I don't mind watching a movie with like a deeper meaning or some comedies. I like comedies. I like dry humour. That's just what I am. Because we've got to laugh at the absurdity of it all. We can't get so like depressed about life. I've been through pretty much depression my whole life, and I'm not anymore. I might have my down days, but I'm not depressed. Taurus, Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Yeah, this is, look, the trust is like, I think there's a lot of Taurus here, but yeah, it's like healing the heart, a rose growing from the pain. That's what I see. That is what I see. HAI. Like Mother Nature herself, Taurus is grounded in the process of becoming. It understands that a goal and the pathway toward it are one and the same, moving through time with patient stability. It's tempered like a flower and won't be rushed, growing from seed to sprout to bud to blossom. Taurus is one with the earth and loves experiencing life through the senses. Being Venus ruled, it's a lover of beauty, valuing everything from art to fine wood to bodywork. It appreciates architecture and beautiful landscapes. It enjoys luxuries and accumulating things of value. The shadow of this energy is, of course, being over-materialistic, lost in the superficial. And even if its earthiness can be problematic in excess, because like a flower's path to bloom, being set in its way makes it stubborn. There's no change in nature's course, however, when balanced. Taurus is an optimal energy for any living thing because it's wired to live by Mother Nature's laws. It's in flow with the rhythm of life, poised to thrive and enjoy what Earth has to offer. The key words are energetics, lover of beauty, stability, patience and trust. Experiencing life through the senses and accumulating things of value. The shadow side is materialistic and stubborn. Me and my daughter was talking about this last night because I've got this deck here. This is my deck that I got yesterday. What's the vibe? And it was weird, yeah, because what I did was I asked Spirit about each of my daughters. And I'm not going to tell you, but it was so weird. Like, each of my daughters I asked Spirit, and I got 2 cards for each of my daughters, yeah. The only one that made me worry was Angel, because the cards that I got for Angel, it really made me worry a lot about her. You know, because I really miss her. We were so close that it was a dud did that. He broke it, you know, between us, but he also got it broken with Amber as well, because Amber came with me. You know, honestly, it's awful what people do. You know, and I know she blames me because, you know, the police took her out of my house because she were allowing her dud to ring on voice, you know, over the loudspeaker and threaten me in my own home, yeah, after, even though I had a lifetime restraining order, and the police saying, oh, well, we can't prove anything, and he was getting into my bank, tampering with the payments and stuff like that. Oh, but there's no evidence to prove anything. And she took his side. She sided with that evil demon, you know, and I was always there for all the time. All he ever did was swan in every now and again and flash a bit of cash, and, you know, he was the hero. No. But anyway, Taurus last night. Taurus is Calla. Calla's a Taurus, and she's very stubborn. Very stubborn. Probably the most stubborn sign out of the whole zodiac. But, you know, it didn't get you nowhere. Being stubborn and digging your heels in sometimes is good. You're not where the love's concerned, though. Not where no point being stubborn. I mean, each of them cards what I read from my daughters, it was like mad. And the one that was the most positive was Amber, who was with me. She got protection, Archangel Michael, happiness, joy, abundance, and I was like, yeah, because you're associated with me. Yeah, this is like, and I'm not like being in my ego or anything like that, but I know I'm protected. Yeah, and I know that anybody who's around me gets protected as well. You know, it's like a shield. And it's always been so. And I think that's probably why people that have gravitated towards us in the past, because they want to leech off that energy, yeah. But then when it's gone, they feel a big presence like that. They feel it. They feel that presence has gone out of their life. That light, that protection, you know, that loving energy. And people can say whatever they like about me, but I know at the centre of me is love, pure love. Everything I've ever done is out of love. Not lust, but out of love. Anyway, perhaps you've been feeling out of alignment or fearful. Be patient and trust in your process of becoming. Sink deeply into each moment. Even if you find yourself in trying times, feel your way into each forward step. Always asking yourself what aligns and what doesn't. Your body is an instrument to connect to the wisdom of this moment. So honour your inner knowing through every sensory experience. Give your growth the gift of time. There's no rush. The blossomed rose lives within the bud. How beautiful is that? Yeah. The blossomed rose. What did I just smell like? Look, the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Yeah, that's why I'm a nurturer. I've always been a nurturer. I've always been a nurturer, not a destroyer. You know, so I know if anyone that tells you any different, they're a liar. The devil is a liar. Anyway, let's have a look into the tarot. This is the rainbow moon. This is just so that you know, I've got rooted here. I can feel my nail ready to pop off. The Fool, look, no beginning. This is a rebirth. This can be a rebirth, or, you know, just starting again. You know, sometimes packing your bags and leaving and going somewhere and starting again is the best thing we can ever do. Because people stay in the same place all life. Or they might go on holiday and whatever. But they stay in the same place. I mean, to me, it sounds absurd, but some people might like it and they might feel that comfort there. The Lovers. The Lovers. And we've got the Creator here. The Lovers are about duality and relationships. Yeah, other eyes itching now. The Lovers, this does not necessarily mean a romantic relationship, rather the relationship between any two entities. This is often an indication of a big choice. Both sides have value and need to be weighed carefully. When this card pops up in a relationship reading, it's calling for a well-balanced partnership, not a lusty romance. Yeah, there's a big difference between lust and love. The Chancellor of Wands. Look at that little cat. The Chancellor of Wands. I'm going to read these, like, I could read them intuitively, but you know, I want you to learn as I learn. Manifestation and balance. The Chancellor of Wands holds a lot of power and has the ability to manifest what they truly desire. They are a well-balanced and grounded force who see their projects through to the end. Oh, Ace of Wands. Oh, with the Four of Crystals though. The Ace of Wands speaks for itself. New ideas, creative potential. So somebody could have a new idea and they're going to see it through to the end. There's a spark of an idea that's popped into your mind. It may be a new piece of art, a business idea, or an invention. You keep seeing it in your mind's eye and you know it has potential to be something great. Don't ignore that spark. Don't talk yourself out of pursuing it. Make time to explore this idea and see how far it can take you. You know, it's crazy because just before this I was thinking about my plan, my dream, my goal, yeah. And I'm not going to tell you because, you know, people love to piss on other people's parade, so I'm going to keep it close to my heart. But yeah, I think that kind of answered the question, but it's not my reading, this is a collective reading. But yeah, somebody has got a new idea and this is about seeing it through to the end. It's like this idea is not got into your mind for no reason. You know, Spirit has put it there for a reason, and the Spirit's saying, we see it through to the end. You know, you can see this through to the end. The Four of Crystals, crystals, usually like represents greed and holding on to things, but you know, it's like greed, only focused on material gain and scarcity. The fear of loss and going without is your driving force in pursuing your goals, and that's not a long-term solution. It will lead to burnout. Greed is turning you sour. You're currently sitting on your riches, afraid to share. Reach into your pockets and share, and you may find it more rewarding than all the money in the world. Yeah, so somebody might have and not share, you know. It's not going to... People think, oh, no one ever became poor by giving. There's a saying, no one ever became poor by giving. Yeah, somebody can, to greed can turn them bitter as well, you know. Seven of crystals and eight of crystals. Seven of crystals, planting the seeds, like, and maybe, and look, and it's come under there, it's come under the Chancellor. He's planting seeds, you know. It's about, this is the beginning of something, planting the seeds for the, you know, working hard. Could be a painter, you know, working hard on your heart, on your heart, not a heart. So working hard on your goals, really, you know, planting the seeds now for the future. Oh, look at this, the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. This is like destiny. This is what it's destined to be. Look at this unicorn, your uniqueness. This Chariot is a unicorn. So it's like expressing yourself through your unique way. You know, this is what you need to do. Don't follow the crowd. They're lost. I'll read the Seven of Crystals for you because, you know, it's not long and it's just, and it does give you an idea. But yeah, it's sharing, harmony, well-deserved rewards. You've worked hard for all you've earned, but that doesn't mean much unless you have someone to share it with. If the opportunity arises to help someone out of a bad situation, offer a hand. We enter these agreements in good faith, not expecting a return on our investment beyond the good it brings to someone else. No, I've read the wrong one. That's the sixth, but maybe that, because what were I just saying? Sharing, yeah. So I think it is about that. I think it. But the Seven of Crystals, financial responsibility, investment, hard work. You're working hard for every penny earned. You've put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into everything you do. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it's worth it. But don't give up. You're going to see a return on everything you've put in and then some. Don't give up if you have faith. Don't give up. I don't know who sang that. But I do remember the song. Ten of Cups and Four of Cups. That's a 14 cups there. This is family. Regret. You know? Well, that's what I just seen from just, I mean, they both come out together. The 10 and the 4 came out together. That's a lot of cups. 14 cups. And cups are always like to do with, you know, emotions and things like that, the way you're feeling. 10 of Cups, long-lasting happiness, happily ever after, joy in relationships and on a spiritual level beyond the physical. Happily ever after. This is true contentment. This is not the kind of happiness that's fleeting, but the kind that burns inside you for a long time. This is the joy that comes from a relationship that's been built on trust and open communication over years, and that has found comfort in each other's quiet company. This isn't a lustful love, but a deep friendship-based love that lasts a lifetime. Yeah, people think, you know, it's really strange because you can't, you know me, I'm really nice to people. Like, I really am genuinely just nice to people. And I think they mistake it for flirting. And I'm not, you know, and it doesn't offend me. But I just think, wow, you know, you can't be nice to people without them thinking that you're after something. I'm genuinely a nice person. Don't get me wrong, I've got a dark side. Look around and find outside. But I am genuinely at heart a really nice person and really kind and caring. So, you know, I am nice to people, and I think they think that they take it the wrong way. I really do. Focus on yourself and your own achievements. Avoid a wandering eye and jealousy. You are finding yourself swamped with opportunities for growth, but you're content with where you are right now. Taking a beat to appreciate everything you already have instead of constantly grasping for the next rung on your ladder can be important for emotional health and growth. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes just be, you know. It could even be like a friendship. Sometimes it's good to have a friend instead of a lover. Six of daggers are like leaving, healing. It's this looks like a woman with a baby. She looks like she's carrying a baby in her arms and she's leaving. I mean, this could represent someone. Spirit. Authoritarian and star. These are major arcanas too came out together. So I'm getting, this is known as the Emperor. But that came out unhealed. So I'm thinking there's a male here that's unhealed. But I'm just going to read it because this is not giving me reverse meanings. This is like, this deck. It's not all the same. They're not all decks are the same. Unless you want to be, see it that way. But I chose it specifically for, this reason. Boundaries and structure. The authoritarian is the opposite of the creator. They represent structure and power. They are a leader who embraces a consistent, deliberate life. This card tells you it's time to find some structure and allowing yourself to carve out space. Don't be afraid to lay out your boundaries and demand they be respected. That goes for anyone, not just an emperor. It's like, yeah, you need boundaries. People sometimes have to have boundaries because other people don't. The star is living their best life, taking care of themselves in a beautiful environment. The star is about embracing self-care, taking in the warmth after a cold night. You've been through some stuff and it's time to focus on you. Make sure your body and soul find nourishment, because we're no good to anybody else if we're not doing good for ourselves. See if there's any more. Six of Cups, reminiscing the past. Yeah, somebody could be reminiscing. Nostalgia, childhood, family, ancestral baggage. What can be gained by reflection on the past? Memories of childhood bring up different emotions for different people. For some, it brings a sense of nostalgia and innocence. For others, it can induce anxiety and uproot memories of trauma. The Six of Cups calls for you to take a moment, look back on your childhood and see what lessons you can bring from your experiences. It may even be time to look further towards your ancestral lineage and see what generational trauma may need healing. Yeah, you could look into, the past and where you feel drawn to, which is crazy, yeah, because I've always been drawn to Egypt and like Mesopotamia. I don't know why. I really believe that I've been there at some point. I have. I know I have. I just know I have. And it's because it's just that name that just rings so real to me. I know. Maybe that's where I was, Mesopotamia. And now I'm here. In England. On this little frozen island. I suppose it's a blessing as well. I feel blessed here because, people are so like, ugh. And, they're letting all immigrants in and this is our country. Bollocks. Sorry. Not sorry. But it's, the world is ours. The world is your oyster. 9 of Cups here. Emotionally well balanced. Emotionally. Yeah. Yeah, it pees me off that, it's like, oh, patriot, oh, loyal and all this lot. Brainwashed. Fertility and success, joy, contentment. You've worked so hard and you've come so far. Everything is falling into place around you. It's okay to smile and do a little happy dance. I like my little happy dance, me, when, when things go good and you just have to dance. You have to do a little happy dance. You know what I mean? All the things you've been wishing for and praying for are coming true. Well, I said a prayer last night for my daughter, so we will see. Don't let this moment escape you, and don't allow yourself to self-sabotage. This is true joy and happiness, and you deserve it. Yes. So whatever you wish for, this came out as well the other day. You know, look, Warden of Crystals. Somebody could have tattoos on the legs. And the Nine of Wands, somebody who's been through a lot. Turning your pain into power, that's what I just seen with them cards. Judgment, look. Turning your pain into power. This is judgment. Also could be like the horn of plenty, you know what I mean? But look, the third eye, it's all... Yeah, seeing things beyond. And look, how does your beard grow? You look, it's like the garden growing in the beard here, you know. Yeah, maybe people grow beards to look wise, but, you know, it's like... I just picked that up in the Ace of Cups. This is self-love here. Yeah, you know, people grow beards and they're like, oh, look, I look really, like, spiritual and, you know, wise. But inside, maybe not. So, I don't know where to go next because I've got quite a few here. I've got I bought a couple of tarot. I bought the Solar Kingdom one. I bought the Star one because I think it's all a bit celestial, this reading. This card didn't want to come out, a Queen of Swords. Somebody didn't want to come out and tell the truth. Probably it's something that happened as a child. Tell it. Go tell it on the mountain. Yeah, sometimes you have to, like, you know, once you release something inside of you, whether it was about child abuse or anything, something, it releases you from that chains and boundaries. You know, things should not be secret like that. You know, no dirty little secrets. Get them skeletons out of the closet. Solar eclipse. Queen of Cups. Motherly energy, loving, emotions. Anybody can be in the Queen of Cups energy, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just being like in touch with your emotions, you know, admitting them as well. The setting sun. Some people might need to be outside. Well, we haven't got any sun, but you know what I mean? Like the setting sun has a lot of power. You know, when you call it the golden hour, that's when we should be outside with the sun. We should be outside when the sun's rising. We should be outside when the sun's setting. Same like we should be outside when the moon's rising. You know, there's moonrise, moonset, sunrise, sunset. But yeah, the setting sun, watching the sunsets, beautiful. The midday sun as well. That's when it's at its hottest. So I'm getting something hot. Something's very hot here. Maybe there's a new moon as well. We've just gone into a new moon. This is like harnessing the power of the stars. Look, she's got her hand here and there's a star and it's like maybe making that wish, you know, that shooting star. Maybe somebody did make a wish on a shooting star. The King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Could be a Leo. Got a line here. Now it's like this King of Wands is looking towards the midday sun. So excuse me. Obviously doesn't want me to talk about this. But this is a lot of fire energy. Like both the cards actually look really similar, look. He's looking straight at the midday sun. Hot. Could be somebody very hot-headed, you know. I'm getting a lot of masculinity here. That's what I'm seeing because the sun is very masculine, whereas the moon is very feminine, passive. The sun is very fiery and hot-tempered, you know, and the sun is very unpredictable. You don't know from which day to next it's going to appear. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the moon is very predictable and consistent. The sun, and sometimes, and the sun, you can die from the sun. You can't die from the moon. Last quarter moon here. Yeah, the sun can burn you to death, you know, literally set fires. What's the moon going to do? It might cause the tides. You know, the tides, the ebb and flow of life. But the moon is very passive. And I mean, I love the sun, don't get me wrong, but I'm more connected to the moon. That's why I know nobody could ever do moon magic on me, because it's not going to work. It's going to backfire straight at you. I'm a moon goddess. And I say that to my daughter as well. I say, give me the moon goddess, because she goes right spiritual with the moon. But the sun is very healing as well, you know. Ace of Swords. Spirit now that's giving me 3 cards at one start. And the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. The Ace of 2, double Ace. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Something's been slow coming in, right? But this is coming in. This is to do with the truth. Maybe you stood up and you told the truth. This is an earthly gift, and it looks financial to me. Yeah, the truth will set you free. Maybe the truth, by standing up and telling your truth, you do get gifted. The universe will gift you with abundance. This is what I'm seeing. Wow, double Ace. I don't think I've ever got 2 aces that flow out at the same time before. This is good. This is good. Maybe this is like being rewarded for telling the truth, because that was what will happen. And like I said, it's like a big weight off your shoulders when you tell the truth. Imagine how much of a burden it is to carry the truth around within you, but yet you just tell lies. You know, the truth will set you free, and it will you'll get gifted abundantly by the universe in any which way. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, so telling the truth. The truth will set you free. The truth. Look at all that. But the Knight of Pentacles also teaches about being patient as well. You know, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving. It's the slowest one coming in. And it does teach us about patience. Being patient. Oh, look, this is Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Anubis. Egyptians, look, we've got the lion. That looks like a crow. It could be a raven though, but yeah, it looks more like a raven because of its beak. Oh, spirit. Three of Pentacles, another ace. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 4 of Cups. Ooh. Spirit. I need to see how it fell here. Oh. What am I seeing here? Because this lady's playing a harp. But 3 of Pentacles always gives me like a group energy. But the Ace of Cups is self-love. Maybe somebody was playing to a tune that, you know, playing to someone else's tune. Somebody's been playing to someone else's tune, yeah? But instead of, this is like a chance of self-love. Ace of Cups. Ace, ace, ace. Oh, but this 4 of Cups is like somebody in regret. Somebody could have lost love. And love lost. Got the King of Swords here again. This is like, it could be an air sign, but standing up and being truthful. This breaks generational curses, you know, telling the truth. Because some people will go through their whole life lying, living a lie, double lives, triple lives, you know. But no, when you stand up in the King of Swords energy and be honest and truthful, you know, this is like a sign of self-love. With 3 aces. What is somebody not seeing? The King of Cups as well. And the 7 of Cups with all these illusions. So somebody could have been painting illusions. Oh. The King of Cups could be a water sign, but I'm getting... Maybe this King of Swords needs to be in the King of Cups energy. Because why would that just come out here? This King of Swords needs to be in the King of Cups energy. It needs to draw on the energy of the King of Cups. Yeah, not... Things have to be balanced out. Maybe they've been telling lies. Somebody been telling lies, casting illusions, yeah. Or somebody that's had a lot of choices to make. Somebody has a choice here. To do, this is like doing the right thing. Telling the truth, you know. And the King of Cups is like, you know, it's to do with your feminine side. You know, your yin-yang balance. Because there's too much masculinity here. King of Swords, very masculine. King of Cups, feminine. There's nothing wrong with being in touch with your feminine side. It just means you know, something that... This is like blinded to the truth. Look, it come right under the Ace of Swords. Blind to the truth. If you're blind to your own truth, if you believe your own lies, you've got no hope, have you? Got a full moon here. Oh, look. Oh, no. The full moon, the 3 of Cups, group energy, new moon, and 3 of Swords. So whatever somebody did on the moon, the full moon, yeah, by the time the new moon comes, it's backfired. That's what I just seen. And be careful what you do. Be careful what you wish for, innit? Where did that card go? Nine of Wands. Oh, this is like the 9 of Wands is wounded warrior energy. Someone who's been through the most. But look, the sun's shining out there. The sun's coming through, but we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. The cards are not in reverse. 10 of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. This is somebody who's stuck. This is somebody who can't go anywhere. A Knight of Swords in reverse is someone stuck. Yeah, because maybe they're blind to their truth. Somebody's stuck in this energy. In the wounded warrior energy. Woe is me. You can either be a warrior, or a warrior. Somebody's stuck because they're not, you know, they're blind to the truth. They're lying to themselves. This is an ultimate betrayal here, but we've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is could be family betrayal. 7 of Wands gives me a lot of protection. Maybe he was protected from this betrayal. It could be from a family. Animal spirit. Oof. This is somebody's reading. See how that fell. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody. Oof. You don't want to be in that energy. Well, kind of on the side, in a bit to me, is in the reverse. This is somebody who's lost, who hasn't anything, lost everything, financially as well, earthily. This is why they're stuck. They're stuck. The King of Pentacles in reverse is stuck. Ooh. Six of Cups, past energy. What did I tell you? Six of Cups again. Twice that's come out. This is past energy, nostalgia. Like I said, something from the past. Full moon. And lunar eclipse came out in reverse. This is something that's... Whatever this person did has backfired. The lunar eclipse in reverse. I'm getting somebody could have lost their home, or someone lost someone, lost something. But usually I get 4 of Wands is a home. So imagine being that stubborn in this, because the stubborn was the theme of the reading. But imagine being so stubborn and so masculine, yeah. When you could be telling the truth, and then this is like, tell the truth, it will set you free. And look, the Ace is the abundant energy here. But no, this is like someone stubborn, refusing to see the truth, refusing to be, the King of Cups and King of Swords together is like the possibility. That's like heart and mind together, but blind to it. Ooh. Oh, that was crazy. And it's all energy. It's not female or masculine. It's all energy. Look at this. This is the Prince of Wands. This is could be a fire sign again. Leo. Look, we've got the lion. But we've also got this unicorn as well. This is like, you need to be in your own uniqueness. There's too many followers here. There's too many followers. 7 of Wands is a protection again. And look, we've got the lion again. There's a lot of Leo energy here. That looks like transformation to me. The 3 of Wands is making that choice to transform. Look at all the butterflies and that and the light. This is making a choice to transform. The 3 of Wands is making that decision. It's mad when I do a reading. I never expect what's coming out. I don't know, just as much as anybody else doesn't know until it comes out. 7 of Cups. Choices. 5 of Swords. Ooh. And the Lovers. Oh, Spirit. To me, what I'm seeing here, the 7 of Cups is illusions. 5 of Swords, lies. Like somebody has told lies, yeah, about a partner, a lover. Someone told, when you get these women and the lie, and men, not just women, but you know what I mean though, like they say stuff, but luckily like the person's got it on record, you know what I mean, like you say, oh, he's hitting me, and but the person's recording him. I kind of get that vibe, you know what I mean? It's like, no, this person's lied, and it's heartbreaking lies. Look, it's like the heart, horrible. Oh, with this 7 of Cups, look, it gets me. This is like the 3 of Cups up here are all shining stars and like, it's like, yeah. But these down here gives me the negative side. Maybe, yeah. Opportunity to tell the truth. Maybe they told a little bit and then all the rest of it is just a bullshit. The cross is man. The cross is us. We're the cross. There's no other cross apart from us. The cross we have to bear is us at the heart centre. But this is a star in here. This is a potential. And look, it's half dark, half light here. There's half love, half web. Looks like a web. And then we've got here the love. What is it? Web of lies. Oh, about a partner. Somebody could be getting investigated with the Hermit card. Somebody's looking into this. Somebody's looking into this. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is like, it could have been taken time. Oh, look, that's like that thing that I made. Yeah, something might have been taking its time. There could be a long investigation here. Looking into this. Or looking into this partnership. The Fool. New beginning here. Spirit. This is illusions and lies on a partner, and this has been investigated. Yeah, it'll be a narcissist because they always lie. They always swing. What is it? Swing the story, don't they? Yeah. Oh look, Four of Swords. This gives me like hibernating energy, staying safe. We've got a fish here. Could even be a water sign, Pisces, even though it's a sword. But it's like, look, this person's in a cave, yeah, guarded by bears. I think it's a man, that, but there's, yeah. Praying energy, praying, hiding. Like, you don't want to be found. This is like, I don't want to be found. I'm hiding in a cave. Four of Pentacles. I see that somebody made the decision to go it alone, look, because the swan is on its own and it landed here. This person decided to go on their own. Leave. Maybe add the strength, look. The Ace of Wands again, the Ace. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Tell us more about the situation. But that came out in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is a loss. Something lost. There's a loss here. Yeah. Oh, there's a loss. Why is there a loss? Look at this. Because whatever decision they made to betray, they made a decision to betray. Instead of choosing to transform, they betrayed. The Tower. I just fell out. This is why the Tower is losing everything. Look, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. This is usually representative of greed and holding on to things, but it could be holding on to memories of the past. It could be looking at, you know, a photo that's like a photo frame. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a loss of finances, a loss of, oh, this. When you see somebody's had this opportunity and this is what they end up with. Spirit. Queen of Wands flew all the way over there. More Leo energy. Fire sign. The world. Something's been shut down from the past, yeah. And it's Ten of Cups again. Look, this Got on the unicorn and flew. Closing things out. Eight of Cups leaving, yeah. Going to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The sun. More Leo energy. Yin yang. The sun's here. The world and the sun. And the tower. Like, come on. And the truth. What did I tell you? The truth will set you free. This is almost like the truth is out about this Two of Cups. Someone's intuition is spot on. Yeah, High Priestess. Ace of Cups and Princess of Cups. Self-love, innocence. This is what I see here. Someone's innocent. And someone loves themselves. The High Priestess here. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. I think somebody fucked around and found out. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life, falling into my arms. I nearly dropped them all then. Multifaceted, the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Talking to me. Yeah, I will. I just want to get my tooth fixed. Mind you, I don't even really care. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions are beginning. But no, she's really itching. Looking for home. Homesick for the stars. Wow, my nose won't stop itching. Bless me. Confirmation. Wow. Double mission. The light worker starseed serve the world by being you. So somebody's on a double mission here. I know I am. I'm on a double mission. For truth and justice and to be spiritual as well, you know, to bring spirituality to people's lives. Not just open their eyes, open the mind. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Yeah. Watch Billy Carson. Watch Bobby Emmett. You know, watch these people. Look, watch them. You're going to learn something. That'll trigger, usually it'll trigger your awakening. You know, like, yeah, that sounds, you know, about right. It's either going to make completely gobbledygook to you because, you know, it's not time yet. But, or it's going to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, of course it does. He was talking, I was watching Bobby and it was talking about the goddess realm. And when I went to look for that book, it was on Amazon for like £66. And I thought, are you kidding me? That much for a book? I bought the cards, yeah. But I'm on paying 66, but I don't care. You know, I don't get that. That is ridiculous. That is somebody is taking the piss. They've probably bought that book, read it, and then thought, I'm going to put it out there for that much. It should not be that much money. Disgusting. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Yeah, it shouldn't be that much. Yeah. We can still learn about it. Just watch Bobby Emmett. But I've ordered the deck, the Goddess Realm deck. Star family, you're part of a team of souls, calling and support. It reminds me of that star, you know, when I see that star in the sky and it kept coming out to me and it was in the daytime. It was the daytime and it was just fog. And this light kept dancing, you know, it's on one of my shorts. I shared it because it was on my Facebook page that I used to have. And I could probably still get back on it, yeah, because it's on my other tablet. But my tablet, the charger port's broken. But if I got that fixed, I could go back onto my old Facebook. But I don't want to. I thought, you know, I'd start a new one, which I did. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yes. When you connect, like things I've seen, in the daytime, like stars everywhere, not just like the one I videoed, like even that once I videoed the sun, and no one would believe me, right, because I did not run to get my camera, because I thought I couldn't miss that moment. And look, messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance here. I couldn't leave where I was at that time, because the sun, it was like peeping out the clouds, but it was what it was doing. And do you know something? I was listening to classical FM, yeah. And do you know what song came on? In classical music, the sun has got his hat on, but it was in classical. And do you know what I was doing? I was stood there, right? If anyone saw me, they would have thought I was playing this organ, because I looked like I was playing a piano. Yeah, I felt like I was playing this piano, right? It was so mystical and magical and spiritual. But the sun looked like it was dancing from the clouds, yeah? It was like popping its head out, and then it was like moving, and I'm thinking, can anybody else see what I'm seeing right now? Looking out from my window, I was inside and I daren't move, just because I didn't want to miss that magical moment that I was seeing. And I was playing. Hip 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 hooray, the sun has got his hat on and is coming out to play. But it was classical. The classicals, honest, what a beautiful song. And I thought it was just like the timing of that tune to come on, and me to be stood there watching the sun, because it was like the colours that were just coming from it. It was like, how can I explain what they called the spectrum, like a rainbow kind of as well, like the rainbow colours were coming from the sun. And I'm like, what the it was unreal. And people would probably, like, I couldn't tell people, because like, she's crazy. But no, I experienced it. I seen it. I need to write things down, because at the end of the day, that's history, and that's knowledge, and that is what I seen. And that's after I woke up. Before that, I was under a spell of some kind. But I woke up, man, and that sun, it was amazing. I felt so blessed to be able to see what I was seeing. It was almost like our creator was showing me something, and it was like, I wonder if anybody else seeing it, it can't just be me. Can't have. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Emphatic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. The seas of Mintaka, seeing potential and bringing unconscious to light. Yeah. That's what I mean, that conscious to the light. What I've seen, and it's not, look, the 7 star sisters. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. 7 star sisters. That's me and my 6 daughters. All stars. I actually once learned, because I just seen it says what? Learning how to be human in the world, but not out of it. Yeah, I've wrote this song about all of us, being my 6 daughters. And it's all unique, each one. It's really lovely. I'll have to find it one day to show you, to read it out. It is in one of my books that I do need to get out. I'm going to put all my books in one place, because they're all in a box at the minute. Today I bless its forgiveness. Today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. I release them to their own greater good. I can now see that my past provides me with lessons that help me live more fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said and done. I am grateful for every experience that has brought me here. I fill myself with a love that is pure and free. I think I needed to hear that as well. Because, I have got to let go and forgive of the wrongs that I've done to me, because it just really shows you how bad they were. But there's no excuse for some behaviour towards other human beings. The things that have happened to me, and I just think, what gets me through is that they only happen to my body. My spirit is intact. you know, like things I can't even talk about right now. Not because I don't want to talk about it. I just don't think there's any need to go into detail right now. Maybe one day I can tell you about it now. No, this is not the time. Searching within. What I see outside myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Today I empower myself by looking past outer conditions and searching within for the source of a difficulty in my life. My inner wisdom will always help me face life's challenges. It provides my best answers and my greatest healing. As I study myself, I am transformed. So, yes, study yourself, go within. That is what it is, go within. Who are you? We're not the clothes we wear. We're not what other people tell us we are. We're not what we've been conditioned to be. We are who we are at spirit, at the deepest part of our souls. Awareness. I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today I release illusion and the limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. Info. Excuse me. Just have a sip on my coffee. It's going cold, even though it isn't a flask. Return to the inner temple. Today I rediscover my inner self in sacred silence. This is the inner temple in which I am able to calmly study the lessons life has provided me. Here I regain my sense of tranquility. I retrieve my trust in the universe to bathe in the light of my inner temple. I now remember the value of each and every step of my life. Yeah, it was all a journey, all a learning lesson about becoming who you truly are meant to become. Consciousness. Today I pay attention to every thought and feeling that I manifest. My outer world reflects my inner consciousness. I pour the light of my awareness on my most constructive thoughts so they will grow and produce the experiences I want. Mindful of what I create in this universe, I become an expression of divine light. And then we've got this welcome and happiness. Divine love is manifesting in me, through me and around me. It attracts all that I need for the benefit of my soul. As I work to increase my inner light, I evolve into an emanation of love and joy. Today I reap and welcome the happiness and beauty of all that I have sown. Yeah. That is true, because Spirit once told me that all my good deeds have already reached into heaven. And you know something? I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you the truth. And that was so long ago, and I've not stopped doing good deeds. I'm not here to blow my own trumpet and that, but I know that I don't do bad deeds. I do good deeds. I'm not perfect, don't get me wrong. Nobody is. We're not. But we can try, not on the outside, look for perfection inside, it's becoming who we are meant to be, the spiritual side. I know there's a lot of people that are just not meant to be in the spiritual. They're just NCPs, whatever they call them, they're empty vessels. They really are. And that's how they get taken over by the darker forces, because they're empty. And that's why we have to fill ourselves up with knowledge and insight and power and self-power and self-love. It all builds us up. It builds our temple. It's like building a house with our own hands, but it's within and also without as well, because our body needs taken care of. Because if your body's sick or if your mind is sick, it's not going to work, is it? it's going to cease to exist. But the spirit will carry on. And they'll keep having to come back and learn. Now, I'm going to have a look at this Oracle of the Sun, because why wouldn't I? When we've been through the sun, the stars, and the moon, and the planets. I just seen control, organisation, and assertion with harmony. So maybe somebody, you know, needs to control, organise, and assert themselves to bring harmony. Innovation. Innovation. Ideas. I don't know how far I am on. Oh my word, this is a long one. Oh well, if anybody wants to, if anybody's here to learn or to have insight, then they'll still be here. If not, enterprise and vision. Oh, somebody's got a vision for enterprise, yeah. Enterprise and vision. I'm trying to find it. See, that's Mars, in it. It's Mars. I think I might just read this whole book because it looks really interesting. Mars. Mars is action. So enterprise in action. Mars, the suit of action. Really, damn, I want to read this now. No, that's not Mars. Why is it giving me Mars when this is Mars and that's not? Jupiter, but it's got Mars. That is Mars. I don't know if that chart's wrong. Anyway, enterprise. Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter gain, Aries self-will. The AND diagram of the chiromancers shows the complete set of planetary qualities. Palmistry. I can read palms. I know, but I don't know, but nobody ever taught me. Excuse me, I taught myself. It's almost like, pardon me. Yeah, it's like it was inbuilt and born. Like I'm very good at reading palms, and I've read so many. It just does me head in a bit when, you know, when people are like, my daughter's like, oh, we'll read this palm and read that palm and read that palm. It's actually draining because you're using your energy to do it. But, you know, it's better to do it in person than it is to do it with just a picture. Do you know what I mean? Because you can, it's more, I don't know, it's more different. It says, Jupiter's nature in palmistry is to denote the achievement of enterprise and ambition, where full use is made of all talents available. The acorns are simply the seeds of potential. This is the personal. Jupiter in Aries, people have an expansive drive to develop and improve life by taking on positions of leadership. Positive action and an enjoyment of physically doing things are a necessary part of their makeup. Jupiter Aries types tend to rush in where angels fear to tread. Said this as well, I'm sure it was yesterday. But all positive effort on their part is good for their well-being. Yes, these types are extremely impulsive, but with the beneficial planet Jupiter involved, they get more than their fair share of lucky breaks. Optimistic and self-assured socially, people with this planet sign aspect are fortunate in sending out little signals of honest trustworthiness that make for plenty of popularity. They have the added quality of giving confidence to other people. The optimism of the people this card describes is based on the belief that the harsh old world around them will support their buoyant enthusiasm. And of course it does. My right hand's itching. Receive. And I've got this, they share this aspect with many actors, politicians, and religious or philosophical leaders. Jupiter is a buoyant influence and imparts to Aries the optimistic belief that all that one does will have a successful outcome. More often than not, excuse me, more often than not with this combination in play, the result can be just that. When this card occurs in a reading, it signifies a successful consequence for ventures referred to in the question. The enterprise card suggests that a bold and enterprising approach will be needed to achieve a satisfactory result. Events: setting up a business, working for a foreign organisation, using personality to improve one's status, and enacting ideas for long-term success. We've got this before. This is an enterprise, an idea. Somebody's on the, got a vision. Somebody has a vision. And if you're having a vision, then you don't want to let it go. Especially if it's a good vision. Sun in Pisces. Understanding, sympathy, and Sun is fortune. Pisces, understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. At the edge of the sea is an image of the sun below the water, half below the water. It is unclear whether it is rising or setting. A lynx follows the gaze of the sun. Above, the single eye represents the inner eye of psychic vision. Personal. The Sun Pisces card describes the kind of person who is extremely sensitive to the thoughts and feelings of others. In many ways, this sympathy and feelings for others can easily seduce the Sun Piscean into becoming and doing what others want. The opposite side of the coin, however, is the pop star, fashion leader, or ad man who knows exactly how to tap into and exploit the mass feelings of the moment. Yeah, a lot of musicians do that, don't they? Most Pisceans have a little of each quality in their makeup. One thing is certain: they are among the most imaginative people in the zodiac. My daughter's a Piscean. She's very imaginative as well, very clever, very talented. I said to her she could be an interior designer. She's very artistic. She's very good at cooking. You should see the meals she makes me. Last night she made me this most beautiful meal. Oh man, it was gorgeous, organic. Honestly, it was organic asparagus. She made this sauce as well. She did roast potatoes, and she made this chicken that was cooked in this, like, she makes her own everything from scratch, and it was amazing. It was beautiful. And she made this like drizzle sauce, like olive oil and avocado oil, and it was all dribbled on top, and it was absolute. Oh man, I'm telling you, she could be a chef. She could be anything she wants to be. Like, she's good at a lot of things. Well, I think most of my daughters are. They all are. I can say they all are. They've got very good potential and creativity. Take after them all. Right, they are the most imaginative people in the zodiac, and given a suitable outlet for this talent for daydreaming, they are made in life. With the sun in this sign, the Piscean will is directed to exploring his or own unconscious and imaginative resources. It seems that no matter how successful Piscean people become at making their own way in life, they have a strong need to give, look after, and make sacrifices for others. When this card is selected, the questioner may be dreaming of escape in the form of a long-distance voyage or other get-away-from-it-all activity. This vision card may also indicate a new interest and very often some ability in psychology and or psychic research. It suggests that at some point in the future, the person asking the question may be involved with a large institution, and that service to others will provide great satisfaction, recognition, and fulfillment. events, a sacrifice, a mystery or confusion of imagination and reality, a chance to escape, a miracle, situations in which one loses the plot. Don't lose the plot. No, don't. Don't lose the plot. I'm going to just pull one of these and then I'm going to go. You know why? Because I've been here for so long. No, actually, it's this one. Activation. I was going to pull one of them, but, you know, the archetype. But no, I'm pulling one of these. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. You need to watch Bobby Emmett for that. He's all about, you know, yeah. Brilliant. Very insightful. Very knowledgeable. You can tell he's read a lot of books. And once, right, there was a reader before I even started doing this. And I asked her something. She said she'd never read a book. I deleted her. I thought, you know what it is? Go away. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, art and soul and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. What I've noticed is there's not a lot of book readers anymore. You know, this younger generation, they don't read books. Therefore, there's no, you know, knowledge imparted. I love books. Like, I don't know where I would be in my life if I didn't have books. I've lost a lot of books as well, you know, a lot of books on knowledge. And I love old, like charity shops. I love the books, the shelves. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world, in this world. Realization. 3 and 7, that's up to a 10. So realization is something is over. Yeah, the consciousness, again, consciousness came out there, look, consciousness on consciousness. Can't make it up. Consciousness on consciousness. Somebody might be unconscious or becoming conscious. Really, spirit is on point. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in our reality. Now, this reading will not be for everybody, but, you know, for them who are here, willing to, eager to learn. Like myself, it also teaches me. I'm not a know-it-all. No one is. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Any more spirit before I close this reading out? Yes, if anybody's made it this far, well done. Thank you. It means you wanted to learn something more deeper. What this is about, it could be... Whoa, certain individual. Look at that change. I've got Gaia there. Change. I'm only going to take the ones. Oh, look, it says soul time, romantic love, magic. Change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with this forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Yes, you have to become like a child again, become like a babe to the truth. This is what it says, you know, and it's like, yeah, we have to relearn everything that we were mistaught. Passion, the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. And synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of the not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. This is what it's about, yeah, letting go of this, what we've been taught, we've been taught a lot of lies. But this is the time. People are waking up. People are smelling the roses, People are waking up and smelling the coffee. I wake up and smell my Bob Marley coffee. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you on this one. This was deep and this was long and this was insightful and it was very, spiritual. And I hope it helps somebody. Yeah, and I hope everybody has a beautiful Sunday and I wish the sun would shine for you. Maybe it might, wherever you are. Just pray and stay safe. I love you. Take care. God bless and I will see you soon.